Hi. Hey, what's up? I was just checking time to make sure it was 2:30 because I always tell you guys I'm going to be here at 2:30 and I want to make sure I'm on time. So, hi everybody. Thanks for joining today's live Q&A. I'm Jessica Guthrow, if you don't know me already, and I'm here to answer all of your questions about fitness and nutrition and anything else you have questions about. So, before people get here and the questions start rolling in, I have a couple of topics in mind, a couple of questions I've been asked from the hashtag or just regular questions we get asked all the time. Hi, Spive21. Hello. Hi from Wales. Okay, so let's start with intuitive eating. So if you guys saw, hi Rosalind, hi Ryan. If you guys saw the most recent episode of LiveLeanTV, it was Brad's episode, and he was talking about your set point and your weight, your body's weight happy place, basically, is what we like to call it. Like your body has a weight that is ideal for your body. But your ideal weight can fluctuate based on what's going on in your environment. So, if you're in a feast or a famine, this is kind of your body's biological way of surviving, is to put on more weight when there's a lot of food available and conserve when there is not. So anyway, it's when we talk about intuitive eating, a lot of times I think that people get the wrong impression, thinking that intuitive eating means to just eat whatever you feel like. Basically, it's just like, what do I want to eat today? And you just go by that. But for us, intuitive eating is really, oh, thank you, Mr. YouTube cover fan. I'm in love with you guys too. Thanks. So, intuitive eating for us is a huge part of Living Lean, huge part, because Living Lean is not about counting calories and macros every single day. And we get these questions constantly. Do you count macros? Do you log everything you eat? Is that what it really takes to get and stay lean forever? No, you guys, it's not. And if that were the case, as I like to say, I would have given up on fitness a long time ago because I cannot stand tracking everything I eat and being super obsessed with numbers. No, that would not be like a pleasant way to live a life. So, I don't want to give the wrong impression saying that doing that is not helpful for you at all, because it truly is. Yes. Oh, I see a comment here. It was scary thinking that I have now a new set higher point. I need to reset this, I think, ASAP. Yes. I mean, his video was largely about preventing, like if you've recently put on a little weight, realize that that does raise your set point. So it's better to take action now when you've only put on a little bit of weight than waiting till you've put on a lot of weight and having to reverse it then. So prevention is a big part of living lean as well. But once you do have weight to lose, it's just never too soon to take action on it. So anyway, intuitive eating basically is what we do to live lean. Once you get to a certain point with living lean, you get your body to its ideal weight. You want to maintain that, but do you want to continue to count calories and just like obsess over everything you eat? No, you have to find that middle ground where you intuitively know what the right types of foods are to maintain your fitness and your shape and everything, and then also the right amounts of those foods. So that's kind of how Brad and I live. Like, we're really good at knowing how much food is right for us because we're familiar with our energy needs and all of that stuff. Yes. Okay, good. So let me know if you guys have any questions about set points, about intuitive eating, about living lean, about maintenance mode. I was wondering about these protein and fiber bars. Are they really healthy for you? Adam, if you're talking about like store-made packaged protein fiber bars, I would say no. The best thing is for you to make your own bars. And really the best thing for you is not to be eating bars too often anyway. You want to be eating actual meals. So focus on like real whole food meals more than bars. Hi Ashley, do you have to count calories in the beginning? You don't have to, but I definitely recommend it because it is such a helpful, just eye-opening, insightful tool to help you understand your body's energy needs and the values of foods and all of that stuff. So in the Live Lean Way course that we're promoting right now, we just put together, it's during open enrollment right now for the last day, by the way. This course is all about teaching you the meaning of calories, the meaning of macros, the importance of them, why you should learn them in the beginning of your fitness journey so that you can cruise into maintenance mode for the rest of time. And that's the sweet spot where you want to be. Hi, hi La Luna. So hope that really explains things. It's like we never really want to promote like intuitive eating too much, because I think people take that the wrong way, thinking you can just start from day one intuitively eating. But the problem is most people from day one are not yet at their ideal weight or their ideal physique. So you can't really start intuitively eating until you've done the work to get to your ideal, and then you can begin to intuitively eat to maintain that. So I hope that makes sense. Good. Okay, so Leanne says, how can you truly tell what your ideal body weight is? What helps you to know what is best for you? Me, LOL. Okay, so what's best for you? Okay, so I struggled with this myself in the beginning, because I always thought I really needed to be skinnier than my body wanted to be, right? So I was always pushing to get my weight down to, I'll just give you a little background history. I started, like when I became an adult, I just found my body naturally fluctuated up into the high 120s, 130 area. I always wanted to be like 115. And so I kept on dieting, kept on pushing myself to get down to that scale number. And it was always a fight, right? Because my body didn't want to be there. My body just naturally, I'm 5'6", and so my body wanted to naturally be at least 120, 130 pounds. That wasn't my ideal, but that was my body's ideal. So it took me a lot of years to figure out that what I really wanted wasn't the scale number to go down. It was for my body fat percentage to go down, my fat percentage. I wanted that to come down. What I didn't realize is that I didn't have enough muscle. So my body was like trying to store fat because I didn't have enough muscle for my frame. So I think, figuring out your ideal percentage is going to take some experimentation, some analysis of where you're at right now, like looking at yourself and deciding, do I have enough muscle? Do I have too much fat? Like kind of, figuring it out that way by asking the questions of like, there's what you want, and then there's what's healthy for you. So I think finding that happy medium between them. Hi, good morning. It's morning for some of you guys, afternoon here in San Diego. I know you guys are watching from all over the globe, which is cool. Okay, I missed a few, so I'm going back a little bit. Nina, I gained 40 pounds. How long do you think my journey will take? I'm trying to lose and tone. I've been eating better and doing your LiveLean programs. That's awesome. Okay, so regarding like time it takes to get to your ideal, this is going to be so different for everyone because it depends on so many factors. How far you have to go, how hard you're willing to work to get there, what your past history has been like, how the health of your metabolism, all kinds of factors in determining the length of time it takes you to get to a place. If you were working one-on-one with a coach who knew all your history and all your factors and your workout frequency and your diet and all of that stuff, they could probably give you a good prediction. But not knowing you, I really can't say. But people make progress at different rates, and slow progress is still progress. So even if it took you 3 times as long as you wanted it to, it would still be faster than never getting there at all. So never be discouraged about the amount of time it's taking. Okay. Ooh, I'm missing things. Oh, Godzilla, that's a lot of letter A's. Okay. I just started to work out thanks to you. Awesome, but I don't know how much I should do for legs, leg press specifically. I have cellulite, loose skin, and I want thin toned legs. Okay, so the Every Vegan, this is for you. The amount of weight you're lifting, it's completely dependent on how you're feeling it, because weight training is all about feeling, right? You should feel your muscles when you're doing a set, and you should feel the difference between fatigue and exhaustion, and then also know when something's unsafe for you. So increasing your weight has to be done incrementally, very slowly, and very carefully while you're feeling things out. So let's say you do a set of leg press and you're following a program. The program says 3 sets of 10 reps or something like that. If you do your first set and you're like, 10 reps was easy with that weight, then you can incrementally just increase by a little bit to what you think is going to challenge you a little bit more. And then, once you get to that point where 10 reps feels like that's as much weight as you could do for that many reps, then you've hit it. So I really can't give you like a number, just an arbitrary number of that's the right weight for you, because it depends on the person. It depends on the program you're following, how many reps and sets you're doing. And then it also depends on where you're at in your journey, if you've just started or if you've been doing this a long time. And I think a lot of people think that I probably lift really heavy weights every time I work out, but I don't. Like yesterday, I did an entire upper body workout with 5-pound dumbbells, which is pretty unusual for me, but it was a really high volume, really high rep workout. Filmed it for YouTube. And, you know, even though the weights were only 5 pounds, the type of exercises I were doing were challenging ones, like even just using fives. So it really just completely depends on the workout, because even an experienced person like me can get a great workout with 5 pound dumbbells, just depending on what the workout is. Okay, when did you get your boobs done? I did not get my boobs done. Those are so, no, they're not fake, but thanks. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, could weight loss for me be as simple as replacing carbs such as pasta, bread, and potatoes with veg? Um, yeah, Rosalind, like maybe, definitely when people do that, when they replace their starchy carbs with vegetables, they do tend to lose weight, but that's mostly because the calories are being reduced as well. It's not just the carb reduction, but it's also reduction in calories. So, I mean, yeah, like I would put money on the fact that you will see some weight loss if you replace all the starches in your diet with vegetables. But I can't say for sure, because it also depends on your overall total calories. And so if you're adding more fats to the meals, then your calories will go up. So it's not as easy. I just can't say. Like it depends on the total picture. Okay, so Ashley, tips for belly fat. I look pregnant, but I'm so not. LOL, so not cute. Okay, Ashley, did you see my lower belly pooch videos recently? I did 2 videos recently. One is about how to get rid of the lower belly pooch, and in that one I really talk about other factors than exercise. I mean, exercise is one thing, but you can only exercise your abs so much, and it's not gonna make a difference if some other things are out of line. So number one being your diet, making sure you're eating enough fiber is a really important one, because a lot of people who are experiencing kind of the, like you said, you look pregnant and you're not, it's probably just belly bloat more so than belly fat. So if you find that your like lower belly is pushed forward, and it's not like fat that you can grab, you know, not like rolls, it's just kind of forward, then that's probably because you have, I hate to say it, but like poo stored in there, like your colon is like pressed out. So making sure you have a lot of fiber in your diet, eating more vegetables, more leafy greens, stuff like that. And then of course, if it is belly fat, then following a fat loss program that is going to help you reduce your body fat percentage will help. And then doing those exercises in my lower belly pooch workout that I published a few weeks ago, those exercises will all help flatten and tighten your lower ab muscles. So sometimes the problem is strengthening that area. So it just kind of depends on why the pooch is there. So first assessing why is it there, and then you can figure out what to do. Okay, I missed a whole boatload of questions. I'm sorry, guys, but please ask me again. Okay, Crystal, can I eat whatever? I'm hungry whenever I'm hungry, as long as it's healthy. If so, will I still get results? Crystal, I'm so glad you asked this, because I think this is a really, really common misconception about fitness. People categorize foods like so polarized, like these foods are healthy and these foods are not, so as long as you stick to these foods only, you'll be fit and in shape and lose weight. That's not necessarily the truth, because you can still eat only healthy foods and still be in a caloric surplus and gain weight off of them. A lot of people are notorious for like overdoing healthy, high calorie foods like nuts, avocados, oils, and even though those are really healthy for you, if you're eating too much of them, it can definitely put weight on your body. So I would say no. Eating just healthy alone is not going to be enough to get you in the best shape of your life. You need to also have that balance of, you know, eating the right amount of energy for your energy expenditure. So it's kind of, and you know, that should be a relief to everyone, right? Because that means you can have room for some unhealthy foods too, but you just have to make sure everything fits. I mean, whether the food's healthy or not, it needs to fit with your energy needs if you want to maintain a lean body. Okay, so what is your ideal breakfast? Ooh, ideal, or one I actually eat a lot? I really like waffles, guys. I'm like a big waffle person, like, you know, like crispy, like fluffy Belgian waffles. Love them. That being said, I don't eat that breakfast very often, very rarely, but I love it. So I guess in this world, if like food didn't affect your body, didn't affect your results at all, I'd probably eat waffles for breakfast. But that ain't the truth. Okay. This is getting a little weird in here. Okay, so how would I get weight off easy? I'm a truck driver, so that's why I'm such a bad condition. Truck driving is tough. We actually get a lot of questions from truck drivers, which surprises me. But I didn't, because I didn't realize that job was so common. But it is really hard, and I think a lot of truck drivers are searching for the same answer that you're looking for, because we're talking about a job where you're forced to sit in a seat and not move. So it's one of those that it's not just a sedentary job, it's a forced sedentary job. You actually like can't get out of your seat. You know, it's different than a computer job where you actually can stand up and take breaks and everything. When you're driving, you're just stuck. So, I mean, that's tough, but the best thing you could do if you have time in your schedule and you're not always like crunched to get somewhere on time, you could pull over, get out, do like quick little workouts on the side of the road. You could always make sure that you're packing healthy foods and healthy snacks to go with you, meal prep, meal prep, meal prep. But you know, it's just kind of, unfortunately, I think it is one of the unfortunate side effects of that type of a job, is it is going to take a toll on your health. I know it would for me too, I'm sure. Hello from Houston, hi. Is there a difference between straight leg deadlifts and deadlifts when you bend your knees? Does it work the same muscles? Yes, there is a difference. So straight leg deadlifts are going to put more emphasis on the hamstrings, versus the bent knee traditional deadlift is going to divide the emphasis more evenly throughout your legs and glutes. So if you want to target the hamstrings more, then keep your legs stiff. If you want to work all of your legs, the whole thing as a whole, then do the traditional. But I actually recommend you do some of both. Is it okay to do HIIT workouts every other day to lose weight and then start weight training? Yeah, it's okay to do that, but I wouldn't recommend you wait to start weight training until after losing weight, because weight training is going to help you lose weight as well. How do I block a person? Okay, sorry guys. Okay, I'm just learning how to do this. Okay, oh, Bruno is here. He's just right on the couch in front of me sleeping. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry guys. If anyone's making offensive comments, I'll do my best to block them, but kind of bothers me because I have to pause what I'm talking about. So please just keep your comments nice, please. Okay, yay, Miss Ria, you finally caught a live stream. Welcome, thanks, nice to have you here. Okay, so I did just block that person, so hopefully we're good now. Okay, I just got on, so, okay, I don't know, I don't want to read out loud things that are not appropriate, so please keep it appropriate. Okay, before I break my fast today, I did a workout, but I was out of breath to a point where I was out of breath and literally almost threw up, but I drank so much water in the morning until I'm full. Okay, so it's normal when you're doing a high intensity workout to kind of feel like you're going to throw up. It sounds like you actually didn't. You like almost did, which is normal. Like, I hate to say that, but it is a normal part of doing a high intensity workout. I did the stairs workout this morning. I do it once a week, and it's a high intensity workout. I'm sorry guys, another person being not nice. Okay, so it's a really high intensity workout, and even though I'm really accustomed to it and I do it quite often, I still sometimes feel like I'm gonna almost throw up when it gets really high intensity. So that's just really kind of a normal physical reaction to your heart rate being up really high. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. Like I said, even when you're advanced, you can still kind of deal with that, but you know, it's nothing to be really concerned about because it does go away once your heart rate returns. Yeah, this is really getting strange, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm trying to moderate here, but I won't stay too much longer if this is gonna get like this. I'm sorry that it is this way. Okay. Wow. All right, so I have a couple of things I wanted to tell you guys before this is bad. Okay. I have a couple things I want to tell you guys before I go, but I think I'm going to have to keep this one pretty short because it's just getting very inappropriate. Oh my goodness, dude. This is odd. Okay. So Live Lean Way open enrollment is closing today. I know, I'm sorry, you guys. It's not cool. It's really not cool. Live Lean Way enrollment is closing today. At midnight tonight, open enrollment will be closed. So that means your chance to get in on this course is going to be over tonight. So it's really like, if you have any interest in learning about nutrition, like learning it from the bottom up, wow, this is really bad. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna have to end this. But I just wanted to tell you, if you have any interest in learning about nutrition, like real nutrition from the beginning, like actually figuring out what is going to keep you lean, what is important for you to pay attention to and not, and really fixing your food relationship, because let's be real, it's fitness nutrition is not just about healthy foods. Like I said, it's not just about eating clean. It's about understanding your body's needs and the values of foods and how what you're eating is giving you the results that you want. So associating those two things. You have what you're eating, you have the results that you're seeing. And even though workouts do affect that too, you're gonna see the most change in your results by what you're eating. So if you are struggling with what to eat or how much to eat or understanding calories, understanding macros, you need to get in Live Lean Way course, because that's what it is designed to do. It's 28 days of video lessons delivered to you, and it's really interactive. So it gives you homework assignments and you actually apply the information to your real life. Because even if you've been watching our channel for 7 years now, you still are kind of just like passively listening to it and not really applying the information to your real life. So Live Lean Way will help you by giving you a daily task to do to actually implement the real nutrition information that's going to change you completely. So yes, comments are getting just way out of hand and I'm gonna leave. So I'm sorry the lives kind of turned out this way. It's unfortunate that this goes on YouTube. I appreciate all of you that are normal people being really nice and really cool. And I'm sorry that other people are ruining it for the group, but this is gonna be my last YouTube live. I hope that in the future it won't be like this anymore. I have reported some people to YouTube and hopefully it will stop, but I guess today is just extra bad. Okay, so if you have any questions in the future, you know you can always ask us on Facebook or any of our social medias or here on YouTube in our video comment sections down below. But yeah, this is the last time I'll be doing these live Q&As. Thank you so much for joining them, and I will see you guys at the next video. I'll have a workout for you on Thursday. Bye.